welcome back to Mr. John Bouchier!
So this is cruising. Yes, this is cruising. Ah. Next time I migrate, I'm going this way. Yeah.
I expect you're thinking about your summer holidays, aren't you?
Yes, dear.
And so where did you go last year?
I went on a way from the last year. I think I'll go somewhere else this year.
Hello there. Thanks ever so much for watching these snippets and for letting me have your feedback, which is very interesting. Well, now, today I'd like to talk to you about things that happened when I was cruising, working on cruise ships. And I used to obviously have a band behind me playing my music. And I would talk to the drummer, or get the dummy to talk to the drummer usually, about different things like where he came from and what sort of a car he'd got so that he could perhaps give us a lift home afterwards and all that sort of thing. And I said to this particular drummer, you know, what sort of a car have you got? Or Charlie did. And he said, I've got a pink and purple Porsche with platinum wheels. But now the band fell about because they realised, as did the audience who also fell about, it's a very difficult letter to say P without rehearsal. So I thought for a second. I said to the dummy, what sort of a car did he say he got, Charlie? And he said, a French one, which got a good laugh. So thanks very much, Paul Alton of Checkmate. But what I didn't realise was he'd written that on the inside of my band book. So every drummer that I worked with after that was thinking up the worst blooming cars for me to say. And it was ages before I saw the fact that he'd written it in the book and was able to rub it out. Another occasion we were having it was Christmas Day, I remember, in the afternoon. And I don't know whether somebody had gone sick, but we had an extra show to do. So we went into the main theatre and we were all on stage, cruise director and all of us sitting around drinking orange juice. And people would come on and sing a song or tell a gag or something like that, anything to fill in this 45 minutes or so. And we had our daughter with us at the time, Kate, who was about 5. And she was very good when I was on stage because she knew she wasn't to talk to me whilst I was working, except for this occasion. And she saw us all sitting there enjoying it. So she walked up to the front of the stage and said, can I have a drink, Daddy? And I said to her, darling, I'm working. And she said, no, you're not. You're sitting there drinking orange juice. And I wondered if I could have a drink. Which got a big laugh from the audience. And finally, I'd like to tell you about a particular captain that we had with us, a chap called Bouchier. Group Captain Bouchier, or Commodore, I should say. Give me his right title, Commodore Bouchier. And we'd had trouble. We were trying to get into Bermuda and the winds were against us. We couldn't get in. And on the way back, we were practicing looking for bombs because the QE2 had a bomb scare and they'd flown out military and all that sort of thing to find this bomb. And there wasn't one, in fact, on the ship. But so most ships would have a little practice now then to find them. So there was about 3 or 4 of these so-called bombs hidden around the ship. And if you found it, you were pretty lucky. You probably got a bottle of champagne or something for your efforts. Anyway, after a while, this announcement came over the channel, you know, this is Commodore Bouchier speaking to you from heaven. I didn't realise it was one of the bombs was in the wheelhouse. And so it's blown me up and I've gone to heaven. Well, that night, luckily, I mean, I had obviously scripts for my different dummies. I used to use about 11 figures on ships because you had a captive audience. And obviously it was better if you could use different figures rather than just the one. This particular night I was using the old lady figure that I had, the little old lady. So I came on with her and I said to her, did you hear Commodore Bouchier speaking to you from heaven today? And she said, yes, I did. She said, but I thought it was a bit presumptive. So I said, why, don't you think he could get into heaven? She said he couldn't get into Bermuda. Well, now, next time I'll talk to you about people I work with on ships. One or two very interesting people. Bye for now.
Go on, you're all right, right. Peter Piper Pig. Peter Piper Pig? Peter chucking Piper? You're supposed to say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, a peck of pickled pepper, Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, where's the peck of pickled pepper? Peter Piper picked.